Good afternoon. This is the IELTS speaking test taken place at Charvel, Kathmandu at Arya Academy, and we have the candidate out here. Firstly, I wanted to ask some general questions in this very first round. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your full name?
My name is Tsering Dolgar Lama.
Okay, and what can I call you?
You can call me Tsering.
Cheering. What do you do? Do you work or are you a student?
I'm a student,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes I also work as a volunteer in NGO.
Volunteer.
Yeah.
How long have you been working in an NGO?
Probably 3 to 4 years,
Mm-hmm. Why have you chosen this job?
because this is a public service,
Mm-hmm.
and by this, by helping other people, it
Mhm.
also makes me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And also, by helping others, they will also be helped,
Mm-hmm.
and also they will not face. I mean, like some phase of their problems will be solved
Mm-hmm.
by helping. So that's the main reason why. I
Okay,
help
so
them.
do you like to continue the same job in the future?
Yeah, obviously,
Mhm.
of course, because this makes me feel good, and
Mhm.
it also gives me peace,
Mhm.
peace of mind.
Mhm.
So for the peace of mind and happiness, everyone is running behind. So obviously, yes.
That's it. So now let's talk about neighbor, right? So how well do you know the people who live next door to you?
Very well, because the people who live around me next to my house,
Mhm.
they are all my relatives, my uncles and aunties.
Mhm.
So we all live in one gate. So
Mhm.
there are 3 buildings in one gate. So
Mhm.
everyone living in the whole building from the ground floor to top floor, all are my relatives. So
And
I'm very,
how often do you see them?
every day when I
Mhm.
wake up,
Mhm.
before I go to bed,
Mhm.
and from the morning before I go to bed, I see them everywhere,
Okay.
every time.
So what kind of problems do people sometimes have with their neighbors?
Um, Usually, if you stay in different places,
Mhm.
then there will be misunderstandings, and then there will be problems. Like, if you stay in a different city where there is no one, I mean, no relatives, you stay in uncomfort zone. If you go out of comfort zone, so you'll face lots of problems. Like if you need something, you can't ask them. You have to get it by yourself.
Okay.
And if you have some problems, you can't tell them, as they are not your relatives, and it's not their responsibility. So you'll face lots of problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. Now, in this part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic and I would like you to talk about it for 2 minutes. Before you talk, you have 1 minute time to think about what you're going to say. You can make note if you wish. So the topic that I'm going to give you is out here. So, okay, so this is the topic for you. And so far, this is the paper for making the notes, and here is your pencil. Okay, you have 1 minute time. Your time starts now. Time is up. You can start speaking now, please.
So the topic I received is very interesting. Thank you for the topic.
Mhm.
So I've been in a seminar, or shall I say workshop.
Okay.
So it's in India. So it's about gender equality
Mhm.
and ethics, about moral ethics.
Okay.
So there, what happened is, like especially in Asian countries, there are lots of differences in male and female. Gender equality is very rare in the past years, and nowadays it's improving. So what happened is, they were asking many, especially for the indigenous people. They focus in the indigenous people. So they were asking what problems women face, female face, and what are the changes they seen in the past few years, and all about the session was all about that, and then about the ethics also. So what happened is, there is a community, and what the problem is, like in that community, all the women's are meant to work, and all even like during programs like festivals, so all women's are meant to work, and the males, they stay in on the upper seats. So the seats as a level, like even like in politics also, like prime minister seat is different from the chairman and the other people. So similar like that, there are different seats for every person. So depending on their status. So what happens is every time there is an event, every time they organize an event,
Okay.
the males will stay on the seats, celebrate, drink, talk, and sing, dance, and all the women's they work, they make food, they serve, and actually the name is festival, but for the women's it's not a festival, it's like working day, or shall I say like a duty. So this clearly shows the differences in that society, the male and the female, there is no equality. So what happened is they asked me to give an opinion, my opinion. So what I said is, on today's world, gender, like there isn't any differences between like a male and female. I'm not talking about like physical differences. Obviously, there are physical differences, but I'm saying like there isn't differences. Like if men can go in the space, even the women can also go. If men can walk, women can also walk. And from my point of view, like housewives, people say they don't work, and what I think is they also work, keeping the house in a perfect state, and then taking care of all the family members is not an easy task. So working in office and then earning money, everyone can do that, but keeping the relationship safe and making this your family happy is a difficult task, because no one knows what other people is thinking. It's very difficult to judge what other people is thinking. So to please them it's a tough task. So I say housewife also is a very tough job. So in that.
Okay, thank you very much. Can I have the booklets, paper, and the pencil back, please? Okay. All right. So you've been talking about the time when you were asked to give your opinion in a questionnaire or survey, right? Now, I'm going to ask you some related questions regarding the same topic. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. What kind of organization want to find out about people's opinion?
In this case, I will say like activists. They want people's opinion, and many of the NGOs they want people's opinion, and there are many. So, but the most I think is like welfares, like there are so many women organizations, and then like
okay, fine. Do you think that questionnaire or survey are a good way of finding out people's opinion?
Yes, of course it is, because by doing those seminars, they will learn. They will learn to know. They will get to know different people with different opinions, and as we say, majority means minority is not erased. Minority is also there. So in those surveys, what we will know is like what thing we do is not 100% correct, and you can't please everyone at the same time. So
okay, all right. What reasons might people have for not wanting to give their opinion?
One thing is fear, because people, you as a youth also, we fear to speak in public. It's all because what other things, what if you say something, it's all because of the societal effect. And other thing is like, what if I say something, will that matter, will other listen to me? So that's the biggest question that comes in mind, and that's the biggest reason why they don't speak up and they don't share their opinions. They feel like their opinions doesn't matter.
Okay, all right. So now let's talk about questionnaires in school, right? So do you think it would be a good idea for school to ask students their opinion about the lessons?
Yes, I think it is very important also, because by doing that, they will come to learn a lot. If even they don't know much about that lesson or topic, they will come to know very much. I mean, like from different people, you will get different knowledges. And other thing that will help students to build their confidence, especially in speaking also. And other thing is this will expand their thinking. What shall I say? Thinking capability.
Okay. Yes. All right. So, what would be the advantages for school if they ask students their opinion?
So they will from that program they will learn the weakness of the students, most like common like highest problems that students face, and then from that they will learn they will try to improve the way of teaching or
Okay.
explaining the students. Like there are some students who are very slow in learning, some they don't understand in the way they learn in the class, and then
Okay.
there will be different people with different ways of learning, so that will have
Okay.
the schools.
Would there be any disadvantages in asking students' opinion?
Yeah, there will be some disadvantages. Like there isn't anything perfectly correct. Nothing is 100% correct. So from that, I will say if there are too many opinions, there is high chance of getting misunderstandings and
Okay.
conflicts and so on.
Okay, that is the end of our speaking test. Thank you very much.
Thank you.